There we go. A two-part assembly that is very quickly being able to use this in drawings. It's fully associative. The answer is yes. If I go through and making a change to my skeletal model, even this will update because it's tied to an assembly that's tied to the skeletal model. The skeletal model changes, the assembly change, the parts change, the assembly updates. This comes back in updates. It's all associative. It all works. Now, you'll notice that it still says 146 parts open. Well, here's one reason why. Because in the Inventor session I have all these open. If I come through here, let's close all these out. Close Mr. Plant A. Close my skeletal model. And now, here's 146. You ready? This part, we can get even more space. If I come back here, see where this says Plant A? I can temporarily suppress the link. It doesn't break the link. Break the link means it cuts it off, can't update it anymore. But if I temporarily suppress the link, it does not go back to the original file and look at it every time. It'll only do it when I come back and tell it to unsuppress that link. Now, why do I want to do that? Because I'm going to get even more memory back. I'm just right-clicking on this and opening it, doing the same thing here. Because it's not going back and looking at it in real time, when I go to put this on my drawing, it's already up to date. It doesn't have to go back to each individual part and verify if they're all up to date. Notice, I jumped from 146 down here down to 2 with only 3 parts open. 1 part, 2 part, plus the assembly. That'll go on a drawing very, very quickly. Now, it's still got a lot of phases and a lot of lines. It'll be a lot faster than trying to do 187 parts. Okay. So, let's take a look at where this is taking us. So we've gone from 187 parts to 2 parts. And the benefit of all of this comes down to speed. Being able to use this information and use it in a way that keeps us from spending a lot of time waiting on the model. And here's the benefit. So we're going to go and put this on a drawing. So we're going to go and grab, I think it's the bottom view. We're going to need some space, so we'll make it this. And as you can see, it's going to go generate that view very fast. Again, everything's associative. It's all tied back to the skeletal model. All the parts are built off the skeletal model. The assembly is built off the skeletal model. And now all the way through to the drawing. Everything's there. Everything's ready to update. And you're ready to start using large assemblies. So, in this discussion, we talked about skeletal modeling, using derived component with the skeletal model. We've brought in all kinds of components using a tying everything to the 000 and grounding it. By doing that, we reduced assembly constraints. Assembly constraints are just additional pieces of information, and if you don't need them, as you can see, you can reduce your file size dramatically. So, thank you very much for attending our webcast. Here is some additional training that you can get from ALICAD. We offer advanced parts, assembly, sheet metal, tube and pipe, dynamic simulation and finite element analysis. We also offer a CAD Manager's Guide to Inventor, or training tailored to your company and around your workflow and or facility. For further information about some of these, you can go to our website or contact your account representative. And thank you.